Hey, Bill Barney here. Welcome to our new episode on All Things Possible TV. But first, I invite you to go to our website, www.allthingspossible.biz. And there you have so much information. We have so many free gifts for you and information in self-improvement and healing that you can glean so much information there. I invite you to join our community and go to our website, allthingspossible.biz. So, confessions of an energy healer. The fact and the truth of the matter is, I am not an energy healer. I don't heal people. I don't have any magic words that I can say that I can do any magic thing or do magic words to make people just instantaneously heal to where their bodies automatically change and they are healed. Now, there are healers, and I believe that healing is a divine gift where people can place their hands on people. They can say sacred words, and through sacred powers, healing, spontaneous healing can take place. But that's not what we do in the world of energy healers. And energy healing, it's the term that everybody uses, everybody understands what it is, but it's a misnomer. It's an incorrect name to describe what we do. It's like calling, there's a guy that comes around to your street every week and he picks up your trash. And what do we call that guy or gal? We call him the garbage man, right? Well, that's not a correct term for that person. They don't make garbage. They don't store garbage. A person who stores garbage is called a hoarder, right? That person is a sanitation engineer. We can laugh about the political correctness of these different types of names. Yeah, that was a tongue twister of what we name things. But in this case, it truly is a correct term for what they do. They process our garbage. They sometimes recycle, send to recyclers, but they process it and dispose of it for us. But they're not the garbage people. They're a sanitation. They keep things sanitary on our behalf. That's what their goal is not to have a lot of garbage, but to have sanitation. And for people to say that we're an energy healer, that is not what takes place when we do the work. Now, as energy healers, we work with energies, absolutely. And when we work with energies, healing takes place. But we don't do the healing, even though healing takes place, and we can count on that almost with a great degree of certainty that when we do certain things, whether it's releasing trapped emotions, helping people heal from trauma, helping them work through forgiveness issues, different energies, all different kinds of energies, when we detect these energies and we remove them, or we help the client release the energies, healing takes place. But what is it that does the healing? And so let me just shift gears a little bit and talk about a gardener or a grower. What does a grower do? A grower grows plants, right? But do they really grow? Yeah, that's a tongue twister too. Do they really grow plants? And I would say no, they don't grow. A grower, a farmer, a gardener cannot say magic words or do anything to make a particular seed germinate. Some seeds just will not germinate, while many of them will. They cannot tell which ones are going to germinate and which ones won't. They don't have any magic switch that they can flip to make that seed start to sprout, to bear leaves, and then bear fruit. They can't make it bear fruit. But here's what a great gardener does. Is a great gardener, for example, if we're dealing with a tomato plant, they understand the divine design of the tomato. They understand that the tomato plant wants to be planted at a certain depth in the soil, at a certain time of year. It likes a certain temperature and its own pH balance. It likes to be kept at a moisture rate that's unique to the divine design of that plant. And when the gardener follows the divine design and meets the requirements of the divine design for that tomato plant, and he plants a whole bunch of seeds, the gardener, he or she, The gardener is going to have a high rate of success growing tomatoes because they understand the divine design, that there's a pattern, that they work. The tomato grows, the seed, if it hits the right conditions, it germinates, it grows, it bears fruit. But the gardener can't control which ones are going to bear fruit. But working within the divine design, he can get a high yield crop from most of the plants because he works within those design limits. He understands how God designed this plant to work. The gardener also understands what insects are going to attack the plant, what funguses it is susceptible to, the problems that a tomato plant can have, understands what nutrients it needs to best thrive. And that's what we do as energy workers, as practitioners of energy medicine, is we understand the human condition. So a more correct term, even though it's awkward and doesn't sound right, rather than calling us energy healers, would be to call us wellness engineers or practitioners of energy medicine. We understand the divine pattern of how the human body works. You understand, of course, that the human body will take care of itself. It will fight off all illnesses and disease if everything is working perfectly. The body won't age, it will repair itself quickly as there's damage, and it's a perfect self-maintaining, self-repairing machine. But things get out of balance and the body doesn't repair and maintain itself like it should. An energy worker understands these energies, or a holistic practitioner understands the imbalances and what the body needs to perform at its optimum level. So like the tomato plant, for example, you can get the highest rate of yield. Is that the right way to say that? You know what I mean, right? You get more tomatoes hanging off your vines. Okay. That's what we do as energy healers. Healing takes place absolutely when we do this work. But we don't control it. We just work within the divine design and the pattern, and we work with different energies that we understand. When we clear these energies, healing takes place. So that's my message for you today, just so you understand a little bit more about what really happens when you go to an energy healer. For me, I'm trying to really work away from that term, energy healer, because it's a little bit incorrect. So healing takes place, but the practitioner is not the one that does the healing. It's through the divine design of the body that the healing takes place. So I hope that clears up a little bit here and gives you some more insight into what true energy healing is. I understand there are people who say, no, I do the healing, and maybe they have processes and techniques, or maybe they see things from a different point of view. My point of view is that the healing is with divine design. By working within those parameters, that healing takes place. Thanks for joining us today. This is a bit of a short one, but I just want to share this message with you to understand what it takes to get your body to heal is to correct the imbalances, to restore energies to the body that is missing, lost, or imbalanced. And when that happens, the body takes care of itself. It's just that simple. Thanks for joining us. I hope, again, I remind you to go to our website, allthingspossible.biz, and join our community. Go ahead and join our YouTube channel here on YouTube, where you can get videos that we come out with quite often on different aspects of healing, wellness, and also self-improvement. Thanks for joining us. Have a great day. Bye-bye.